up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. As you can see, I am completely barefaced right now, absolutely no makeup on, and that is because I'm going to be doing a review on a foundation. I've never done a review on a foundation. It's normally palettes, or I did a concealer review one time, so this is really exciting. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. It launched a couple of weeks ago and I picked it up during the pre-order, so I honestly don't even know if this is my shade, but we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna let you know everything there is to know about the foundation, as well as a full review. I'm also going to be doing a demo and check back so you can see how it wears throughout the day. And I did a little research, so I'll let you know completely everything there is to know about it. And it's kind of like a first impressions video as well too. So really hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so now that we are up close and personal, let's test this baby out. So the packaging is super cute. It's just in a little black tube and no smell, which is good. Sometimes foundations have a smell. I don't know if it's just me or what. I did apply a primer. I used the Laura Mercier foundation primer. That's something I would normally do. I always use a primer, and since this foundation is apparently more for combo to oily skin and I'm dry, I wanted to make sure that I had that nice hydrating base underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my forehead, I guess. So I just kind of like scribbled it all over there. This looks like it might actually work for color. So I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics, this is called CC Skin Perfecting Brush. It's number 702. And I'm just going to kind of buff it into my skin. So apparently this foundation is extremely buildable and it's about a medium to full coverage. So we're gonna kind of test that out. So the color actually looks pretty good, which I'm surprised because it's actually number 3. It's the third lightest one. Usually I'm like the lightest or the second lightest, so that's really awesome. I'm feeling kind of tan right now. Just kidding. Okay, so on this side I have the Porcelain Stick Foundation. I blended it out with my IT Cosmetics buffing brush. Any buffing brush will do the trick, and I really like how it looks. It's definitely a sheer to medium coverage because I can still see through the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other side, and then I'm gonna do a second layer. Okay, so this side I'm gonna do my damp beauty blender. Ooh, it blends out really nice with that too. I like how effortless this foundation is. It doesn't look like it's like sitting on top of your skin, even though it's a cream. Okay, so I do kind of see that with the Beauty Blender, it did sheer it out a little bit, and I feel like there's a little more coverage with the brush. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a second layer because I do like a little bit more of that fuller coverage, and it does say that it could do that. And I actually think I'm going to continue this side with the brush because I did like it how it applied with the brush just a little bit better. I think if you like more of a natural, like sheer to medium coverage, you could totally apply with the Beauty Blender and it'd be perfect. I'm gonna do a little bit more on the tip of my nose because my foundation tends to wear off in that area. Here's how the foundation looks on its own. It actually isn't like super matte, and I like that because, as you know, I am a little bit dry. But like I said, I am going to kind of go in with this foundation as I normally would with any foundation. So I am gonna apply a little bit of concealer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 0.5. This concealer is really hydrating and it's very full coverage. So I'm gonna go in just with my scars and on any discoloration or spots I'd like to cover up a little bit more. And then we'll just blend that out. So here is a glimpse of the foundation on its own with a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I definitely think I got a full coverage out of it, so I like how it was really buildable and it wasn't caking up. It wasn't a dry foundation. It was actually kind of hydrating when applying and when blending it out. So the time is now 12:45 in the afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup. I am going to set it with a powder too. I'm gonna use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. This powder is a little bit more of a satin finish. It's not super matte because I don't want to dry out the foundation at all. I would normally set it with a powder, that's why I'm gonna set it with a powder, but I just wanted to show you first how it looks without any powder. Alright you guys, so I am back from doing my makeup and it is now 1:39 p.m. in the afternoon, and this is the look I did today. I have that ABH highlight and pink heart on my cheekbone too. I am really liking how it looks at the moment. I'm like looking down into my mirror over here. It's definitely a natural matte finish. I do really like it. I mean, I like a lot of radiance to my skin. I didn't use strobe cream today just so you could get the true finish of how it looks, but I do really like it. I would say it's more of a satin natural matte finish, and that is the kind of finish I like. So feels really good on the skin, really lightweight. I like the way it looks. The color is actually really good. Again, I'm wearing the shade Porcelain. I am a huge fan as of right now, so we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'm going to now do some specs on the foundation so you can know everything there is to know about it. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So the price of this foundation is actually $25. I think the price point is so on point. Most other stick foundations are more in the $40 to $45, $50 range. This foundation is available at Sephora, Ulta, AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com, and I believe Macy's too, because they do carry the full Anastasia line. I find you get quite a bit of product in this stick. Again, you don't need much. I did do 2 layers for a full coverage. Anastasia Beverly Hills is also cruelty-free. The stick foundation contains 9 grams or 0.35 ounces, so you do get a little bit less than like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I'll show you a comparison of that. This one by Makeup Forever is actually 12.5 grams or 0.44 fluid ounces, so there's not a huge difference between the two. I just stuck my finger in that. More my color. This one I do have to mix, so I've never really actually been able to use this one true to itself. Another thing with this Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, they actually have 28 shades. 28 shades is such a variety for all different skin tones. I really do truly feel that there is one for everybody. I kind of followed Norvina, the daughter of Anastasia, on Snapchat, and she posted like the whole way through, and she had models from like a very, very, even fairer than me, like a very, very fair vanilla skin tone, all the way to like a deep chocolate, warm, beautiful, rich skin tone. So there's definitely a color for everybody. Again, like I said, I was the 3rd one and I'm usually the lightest. So I love the variety. There are shades for very, very fair. There are amazing shades for medium skin tones, and then there are shades for the darkest skin tone. So I love that. I think there's a shade for everyone, and that is a really cool little bonus. They didn't start with a very small range. They started with a very big range. The foundation stick is supposed to be a medium to full buildable coverage foundation. I felt like it built up very, very well. I was able to do 2 layers and get that full coverage on my skin. I would say that it was more of a sheer to medium to start. Maybe I didn't use enough product, I don't know, but I thought it started more of a sheer finish and then worked up to a more fuller coverage with 2 layers. This stick is also going to be a multitasking stick, so you can use it for highlighting, contouring, and as well as foundation. I totally agree with that. The way that it blended was a lot more creamy and blendable, and it was kind of hydrating and smooth. It wasn't like super chalky or cakey or anything like that, so I think it would work really, really well for highlighting and contouring, and also because they have such a variety of shades. So this foundation is supposed to be suitable for combination to oily skin. I do have dry skin and I actually really liked it. I don't have any dry patches on my skin, so there wasn't any of that to cling to, but I do think that it does add kind of more of a satin finish, so it's not super drying or matte or anything like that. I think it would still work for a drier skin type, and through my research I did see that people with dry skin had used it and they had really liked it too. One more little spec on this is it's actually paraben, sulfate, and phthalate free? I can never say that word, but it is free of those chemicals, so that is an extra bonus. Okay, so overall, as of right now, I know I just applied it about an hour ago. I am a huge fan of it. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I think it would be perfect for a makeup artist to carry in their kit because it's so versatile and there are so many different shades. I love how it blends out. I love the finish of it. I love the way it looks. I love the coverage. I'm a huge fan of it right now. So I'm gonna check back with you in a couple of hours and we'll do another check back later on in the night. As of right now, like I said, I am a huge fan, so I will see you guys soon, okay? Hey guys, so I'm back with an update. It is now 4:33 in the afternoon, early evening, I guess I should say. I got a big crack through my phone and it's through my front cam and I'm really upset about it. I dropped my phone. But let's talk about the foundation. I think the foundation looks amazing still. I don't look shiny, I don't look greasy, not that I would because I'm dry, but I also don't look drier. Sometimes when I put a matte foundation on by the end of the day or even hours later, it can look like crackly and gross, and I feel like this still looks like it's freshly applied. I think it still has a satin finish. I really like it. I haven't done too much today. I've just been editing, but I have been under these lights and the lights are hot. It's like 80 degrees outside and I did run a few errands. I went to Starbucks, I went to the pharmacy, that kind of thing. Nothing crazy. Give you a close-up of it. This is how it looks. Nothing's really broken up. Doesn't look dry. I'm really impressed. What do you think? And also, I feel like it hasn't oxidized at all on me. It hasn't gotten darker throughout the day. We'll see how it looks in a couple more hours when I check back in with you at the end of the night. Hey guys, it's me again for my final check-in using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. It is now 9:28 at night, so it's been on for almost 8 hours and I think it looks so bomb. I'm so excited on this foundation. I hate trying out new foundation because things just tend to not match me. They tend to look weird by the end of the day, and this one has held up so well. I love it. So this is how it looks almost 8 hours later. Overall, I'm going to say that this foundation gets 2 big thumbs up from me. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I will be getting so much use out of it. I think if you are planning on picking it up, I think you totally should. There is a color for everyone. The finish is awesome, and if you like kind of a natural matte or a satin finish, you will love this one. The size of the product is actually the size of the Bobbi Brown stick foundation, so if you want a comparison exactly, it's about that size, but it's a lot cheaper at $25. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see any other review videos, leave a comment down below. Let me know which one. If you've also tried this foundation, I would love to know your thoughts on it, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I love replying to comments and interacting with all of my friends out there on YouTube. And what else? I don't think I have anything else to say. I am going to wash my face and just head into bed, maybe watch some Netflix, so I will see you guys in my next video.